creating your dream career. I've created this 5-step process to help you get from a point of an unhappy work life into your dream career. And it is absolutely possible. I guarantee you, I've done it myself, and many, many millions of other people are doing it right now. Because although we're no differently built to a pig or a horse biologically, we are incredibly different because we have a mindset. And all this life asks of us is to use that mindset. Use the tools mentally, emotionally that we have and apply it to our daily lives. And let's just stop and think for a second. We spend 2/3 of our waking life in lines of work, turning out every day. So we best make sure that we enjoy what we turn out to every day. And we can be earning money and be happy and passionate all at the same time. All it takes is a little bit of persistence, consistency, and a hunger to make damn sure that your life is going to be a life worth living and you're going to leave behind a legacy. And so the reason that I'm stood here passionately talking about this is because I've done it personally myself. I've transformed myself from a career I didn't enjoy into many forms of careers that I didn't enjoy because I was always chasing money. And then finally, when I allowed myself to be a bit more in depth about what I was actually doing and experiencing in life, I became much more fulfilled and understood myself better. So that's what I'm going to help you do, is understand yourself better so that you can go from where you are now into your dream career. I worked as a plumber in my teenage years, which is a fine job if that's for you, but it wasn't for me. And then I went into the Royal Marines, and again, that's a great profession to be part of. But then when I came out of that, I went to the mines in Australia, and what I found I was doing was I was chasing money all the time. Although the mines in Australia were paying me extraordinary money, and at some points I even found myself laughing at the amount of work that I had to do for the money I was getting paid, but I felt empty because I wasn't growing and developing as a human being. So this takes us to our first point, the wheel of life. If you've not got a pen and paper, pause the video, grab your pen and paper, and hit play again. Got it? Because you're only going to make progress by taking action yourself, so you can do this with me. We've got the wheel of life. Now I want you to draw your circle, split it into 4 quadrants. Your first quadrant represents career. Your second quadrant represents health. Your third quadrant, finances. And lastly, family/relationships. Because what we're doing here is putting our life down visually. Because as human beings, we love visual cues. We love visual stimulation. It's a very dark life without visual images. Career. I want you to rate in here, okay? And how you're going to do that is by drawing a 10 on the outside of each quadrant. Okay? 10 represents outstanding. 1 represents poor. Anything less than 10 is unacceptable. So, rate yourself brutally honest in the career field. For example, I'm going to put down a 3. And then I'm going to shade that in. So roughly where 3 represents in these 2 lines in this quadrant. And then shade it in. But make sure it's relevant to your life in your position where you are right now. Be brutally honest with yourself. Your health. For example, I'm going to put down a 6. And then we're going to shade that in. And then we look at finances. Okay. I'm going to put in a 3 here. And then family and relationships. We're doing good in there for the example. Okay, so I'm giving that about an 8 because there's always room for improvement. So the whole point of the Wheel of Life is to give you a visual aid so that you can look at this and in the next 4 steps that I show you in 4 different videos, I'm going to show you how important it is to get this consistent and how much it affects the rest of your life. Truly does. So, by building your dream career and really putting the time and the effort in, and you start to grow this quadrant up to say an 8, a 9, a 10, this is going to have what's called a processional effect. It's like getting a stone and throwing it into the centre of a pond. You get these ripples all the way to the outside of the pond. And the outside of that pond represents the areas of your life: health, finances, family and relationships, your environment, your spirituality, your fun. These are all different areas of your life, but we're only focusing on 4 for the sake of this example. And when we rise up in our career, our health improves because we're so much more energized, we're in a better mind state, and it's knocking on to these different areas of our life. And then, of course, you're going to be able to earn the largest sums of money you can dream of, but only through a career that you're passionate about, a career that you're energized by, you're growing and developing it, and you have a sense of contribution to other people. And when this comes up, and obviously organically and naturally, your family life, your relationships, they become much more in depth. They have much more substance to them, because all round you're a better human being, because you're doing what you're meant to be doing on this earth, and that is leading a full life of contribution, of service. This wheel of life then can roll in balance. So remember, it's far more important than how you're earning your money, than how much money you're earning. And you absolutely 100% can do this. All that you need to do is utilize the tools and the resources you have up here and apply them daily to your life. Life isn't won in big giant leaps. Success is built in small steps daily.